call to order the Civil Special Town Council meeting agenda for Thursday, August 7th, 2025. Janelle, would you please take a roll call?
Councilmember Barker, here. Councilmember Brown.
Excuse.
Councilmember Bragg, here. Councilmember Smith.
Here.
And Mayor Michelson.
Here. Would you all please rise for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move along to item number 2, public comments. Comments on anything not on the agenda. Sue.
It's me again. Creamery Picnic was this past weekend, as everybody knows. And I did notice that Town Hall was closed with a note on the door saying closed at 1 p.m. I didn't see a prior notice on Facebook or anything saying that it was going to be closed. An agenda item about 3 meetings ago was brought up about closing Town Hall at noon on Fridays. And quite a few townspeople showed up. Opinions, and all of them were against having it closed. I believe a town council member also was opposed to it. Sometime after that meeting, it was decided that the town hall would stay open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, except for federal and state holidays. I did post on a Facebook page with an inquiry as to who had authorized the closing. I did see that the police and the maintenance crews were out working, but the office staff was off. My comments, of course, have been met with great disapproval, except for a few people who understood what the law was and agreed that this was done illegally. Stephen Lassiter once again had put his 2 cents worth in by commenting to a person about my post, quote, "Holy shit, that's funny," end quote. Councilmember Smith replied to Stephen and reminded him that he had signed a contract when he was employed regarding how he was expected to behave towards the public. Stephen answered him in an extremely condescending way, said he would go through that line or through that contract line by line with Mr. Smith, and ended up saying, quote, "Me, careful where you." I take that as a threat to a council member. I have sent a letter to the mayor about this. I know that Stephen has been reprimanded at least twice that I know of as to how he speaks to the public. Now he's threatening a town council member. I hope something is done to correct his behavior once and for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Any other public comments on anything not on the agenda? Seeing none, we'll move on to new business. Item number 8, discussion decision, approval of fuel purchase for the Stephenville Airport. And I would like to put it in record that Councilmember Cindy Brown has showed up. Okay. New business number 8, with the council's permission, I'd like to have Brian come up here and tell us about the fuel situation.
Okay. First off, thanks for meeting early today so that we can talk through the next purchase of fuel up at the airport. So back at the very end of May, we purchased 4,000 gallons. We put 4,000 gallons in that tank up there because of some things, well, things that you're all well aware of. We didn't start selling that fuel until the very beginning of July 1st. From July 1st through Tuesday, the reports are always 2 days behind, but so through Tuesday, we've sold 3,217 of those 4,000 gallons. So we're selling at a much faster rate than what we expected to be selling the fuel. So we're actually in a position now where we need to order more fuel. We'll be out of fuel here within less than a week at this point. So I'm coming to you to ask for approval to purchase another 5,000 gallons of fuel. So that's what they refer to as a split load. The tanks, the trucks carry 10,000 gallons, so we take 5,000. 5,000 goes to another airport around, and that way they cut down on the trucking costs. So 5,000 gallon purchase. Current price as of yesterday was $4.51 a gallon, which was 13 cents cheaper than the last time we bought. We didn't get that rate prior to the agenda deadline, so we reflected the higher amount. So it's actually probably going to be closer to about $22,550, somewhere in that ballpark. You know, the price changes every day. But as of yesterday evening, it was $4.51.
That answered it. That was the answer.
So, yeah, so that's what I'm here for, to ask for permission to purchase some more fuel for the tank.
I have a question for Gina and Robert, since it is a new fiscal year. This is going to put into the budget, the airport budget for this.
This and the next couple of purchases are already in the budget that we don't approve.
So with that, Mr. Smith,
With that 3,200 some odd gallons that has been sold, how much profit was made?
Well, from this, we don't make much profit on this at all because we're leasing this tank.
Yeah, for
So,
1,000 a month.
Yeah, right. So we're almost break even right now. And that was kind of what we were expecting is that we would break even on this fuel. But right now, what we have sold in fuel is almost dollar for dollar exactly what we spent to put the fuel in the tank initially. And there's still, you know, like I said, we've only sold 3,217 gallons of the 4,000. So we basically have already made all our money back is what I'm trying
We're
to say.
ahead by about $300. We're ahead.
Councilmember Brown.
Don't we need a motion before we discuss this?
Right. Can I get a motion to start the discussion? Further discussion?
We're doing that without a motion, weren't we?
Well,
Yes, we were.
Oops.
go ahead and start a motion, Councilmember Smith.
Oh, okay. I move that we approve fuel purchase for Stevensville Airport.
We have a motion by Councilmember Smith. Do we have a second? Councilmember Bright.
Second?
We have a motion. We have a second by Councilmember Bright. Now we can further discussion with the fuel purchase. Councilmember Smith.
I would like to ask, we're using branded 66 fuel.
That's correct.
Okay. What is our insurance policy on that? Is that 2 million or what?
Yeah, so because we're branded, we only have to carry a $1 million policy. And so that is exactly what we have is $1 million liability policy for fuelers insurance.
Oh my comment is $1 million is basically nothing in today's market, especially in an airport.
Well, I guess it depends upon what you're concerned about in terms of what claim you're concerned about. Specific to fueling, the fuel itself, right, the fuel itself is insured through Phillips 66 and City Services Valcom, provided we do the quality control, which we do religiously, and we document it religiously. And we turn those documents into City Service so that they have them. So the fuel is being managed, it's being quality controlled, it's being inspected and maintained. So what our insurance coverage really carries, or what that $1 million policy is covering is any incidental as a result of the fuel service being there, right? So somebody that drives into the fuel tank, if the fuel tank were to rupture or something and spill it out onto the ground. It's not covering contaminated fuel that caused an airplane crash, because that goes back to city services and Phillips 66, provided we are doing the quality control, which we take very seriously.
What if there are, God forbid, an accident that happens in the fueling and we have an explosion on an airplane or something?
Well, that goes back then to the individual that is fueling. Their insurance covers that.
No. All right.
So our insurance would not cover, and nor would it be, I guess, validated in that situation if somebody had an accident while fueling their airplane. That's their own insurance would cover that.
Okay, Mr. Mayor, one more question.
Yes.
Since the old tank has been rejuvenated and everything is working well now?
It is working extremely well. Fuel's coming out crystal clear. We don't have a speck of any sediment coming out in it. Yeah, the fuel's been really good. No issue with that at all.
Good.
No further questions?
No further.
Any further questions from the council? Councilman Brown?
I was trying to read up on fuel and stuff today. Just one question, something popped up out of Montana code. Who's collecting the 4 cents a gallon for the state? Is that coming when we purchase
Yeah.
now, and are we passing that on? Or I just want to make sure that somebody is collecting that and the state's getting paid.
Yeah, so when we purchase the fuel, that price that we pay already has, I'll break it down for you. So there is 19.3 cents in federal excise tax that is already collected for us and paid. There's 1/10 of a cent in federal LUST fee. There's a federal oil spill fee. There's the federal superfund. There's the Montana excise tax for avgas at 5 cents a gallon. And then there's the Montana UST, and I don't claim to know what that acronym stands for, which is 3/4 of a cent per gallon. So all of those fees are all paid and collected and paid when we purchase the fuel from city services.
Thank you.
So city service charge, and then they pay them.
Councilman Brown?
One other question, I had a citizen, I guess this gas is something looking for. Can anybody go up there, like a gallon of gas or whatever?
So gas just needs to be put inside a approved fuel container, right? So, people show up with red gas cans. Avgas cannot go inside a normal red gas can. There are gas cans that are specifically made for avgas, and that is the only answer that I can give you.
Okay, I will pass this on. Thank you.
I'm not saying that people don't go to airports and buy gas for their lawnmowers and things all the time, but
It's,
Model A's.
yeah, right? Because it's super high octane.
That is because it's not monitored.
Because it's not monitored. We are an unmonitored airport. We're not staffed full-time. So it happens all the time. But if you're asking me the question, that's the answer.
thank you. I'll pass that information on. Thank you.
You bet.
Any other comments from the council or pass it on to the public? Seeing none from the council, do we have any comments from the public on the fuel? Seeing none, Janelle, would you please take?
Councilor Barker? Aye. Councilor Brown?
Aye.
Councilor Bragg? Aye.
Motion passes 4-0. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Moving on to item number B, discussion decision, fiscal year 2025, Stevensville Airport Infrastructure Grant Agreement. As you can see that just came in the other day, Monday. We had Greg looked at it, Greg approved it, and then he'll wait until this is approved, and then he'll sign that, and we'll get that going forward. The deadline is August 20th. You can see by the item number 1, the governing body must give the authority, which is you guys. Number 2, the authorized representative must execute the grant by adding there, that's me. 3, once his additional representatives have electronically signed, and then the sponsor's attorney, which is Greg, will automatically receive an email, and he'll sign it. And then the day after, which is tomorrow, we'll send this off. It has to be in by August 20th. So with that, could I get a motion, please? Councilmember Gray.
I move to open the discussion for FY 2025 Stevensville Airport Infrastructure Grant Agreement.
We have a motion by Councilmember Breider. Do we have a second?
Sure.
Councilmember Smith. Second. Second. Okay, Councilmember Smith, we have a motion. We have a second. We have discussion from the council on the grant.
Second.
Yes.
Okay.
Councilmember Barker.
So this is the grant for the apron reconstruction and all that, is that?
No, so this is the grant, so the FAA and the Department of Economics provide us 100% funding for our own new fuel tank. So right now, we're leasing a fuel tank from the entity that owns it. When we're done with it, they'll take it away. And then, but we're not done with it till we get our new tank. And the benefit of the new tank is, one, it's not 30 years old, but 2, we don't pay any lease fee on it. So that's when we truly get to start collecting some actual meaningful revenue. So that was the purpose of this grant. So this is a grant offer from the FAA for the new tank, $537,035, whatever, which is the 95% of the 565 number. And that balance is paid completely by MDT. So we 100% funding between the FAA and MDT for this tank. There is another project that'll be coming to when the FAA issues that offer that's for the pavement. So this is just the one for the new tank.
Councilmember Smith.
If I may, you're asking,
Yes.
Brian, where do we stand on the tank? How far out are we?
So it's approximately 16 weeks. So from the time that we approve, so kind of the cycle here, if we approve the grant offer from the feds, then I can bring in the contract. So that'll be the next meeting. I will come in with the contract for the winning subcontractor. Then we can execute that contract if it's approved. Then we can get in line for the tank. And that will start that 16-week clock. So we're, right now, I mean, we're probably darn close to the end of the year before that tank would be delivered.
Okay.
Brian,
Yes.
what kind of work around that area will have to be done to put that tank in place?
Yeah, so it's a brand new foundation. So we've got to excavate foundation. There is some new grading that has to take place for drainage. So there's going to be a new culvert to kind of move water around that new tank. That tank will set back a little bit farther from our current tank. So there's concrete and asphalt extension of the existing taxi lane up to that new tank. New electrical service, new data service to the tank, and then of course the startup, commissioning, calibration, et cetera, of that tank. So there's a bit of work that will take place there, but for the most part, except for when we do the asphalt extension, will be all off of the taxiway completely. So it'll be out in that dirt there. But it's immediately adjacent to the existing tank.
Any other comments from the council? Councilmember Brown.
Is this on the designated area for the fuel farm, or is it on a different area?
No, it's a designated area. So this the new airport layout plan, or ALP, that Morrison Merrily is just finishing up as part of the new master plan update, has this new tank in this location. So we've never really designated a fuel farm area. It's just we've had this tank, and that's been the tank. And so now we've designated the area immediately adjacent to it for this tank, And where this current tank is future for perhaps a Jet A tank or undetermined at this time.
Councilmember Brown.
So when will those plans be available for the council to look at?
Those plans are available right now. I can send them to you right now.
Because I did ask after the council meeting on 6/2 for additional information about the airport. I'm still waiting for that information.
Could you refresh me on what information? Is it the plans for the tank or the airport layout plan?
Airport layout plan.
Okay, so that, I have not received the final airport layout plan yet. I could send you a rough draft of it. I'd be happy to send that to you, but I don't have the final airport layout plan.
That would be wonderful, thank you.
I'll send that to you.
Councilmember Smith.
And Brian, on the day we get this beautiful new tank, will city services be removing the old tank?
Yeah, so
But not the foundation.
yeah, they'll remove the tank, but not the foundation. So after we transfer over to the new tank, per our lease agreement, they have 60 days to remove the old tank, along with the pump, the dispenser, all that entire system. So within 60 days, they'll have that old tank out of there. But you're right, the foundation does not go away.
One other thing, has the sign been changed from Titan to 66?
No, it hasn't yet. Has not. Still says Titan.
Is 66 going to provide the sign?
They're providing the sign, but still hasn't shown up. So I last inquired about it about 2 weeks ago, and they said it's on order. As soon as it gets there, they'll put it up. But
Any further questions from the council? Any comments from the public regarding the fuel tank grant? Seeing none, Janelle, would you please take the vote?
Councilmember Becker? Aye. Councilmember Brown?
No,
Councilmember Bragg?
Aye.
Councilmember Smith?
Aye.
Motion passes 3-1. Thank you. With that, can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn, we have a second.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Same sign.
Thank you.